Hi, I'm John Darrell from The Property Co. As you may be aware, the Sutherland Shire real estate market continues to produce great results week after week, but a major part of our community are the small local businesses that make the Sutherland Shire such an amazing place. Over the next coming months, we'll be speaking to local businesses and hearing a bit more about them. And to kick off, we'll be speaking to Dean Spinks, a local artist doing incredible things. Let's go have a chat with Dean and see what he's about. Dean, thanks for having us over today. I have to say, I've been blown away from the first day I saw one of your pieces of art, and it was one of those crushed up cans that you've been doing, and I've just been a big fan since. And I have to start and ask, what possessed you to stop what you were doing and get into art?
Yeah, well, I'd been in my career as a graphic designer for probably 10 years, and it was okay. I liked it, but I didn't love it. And then I kind of just had this overwhelming desire where I just wanted to wake up and be proud of what I was doing every day. So I had started to draw just to have a little creative outlet, and it kind of just snowballed from there and got really popular and really well received, and here I am. So,
yeah, wow. My favourite piece of art I have seen, and I've seen you do a time lapse on this, was that beautiful face. It was a face in a black background. I have to ask you, what's your favourite piece of art that you've done?
I did a piece that sold at a show earlier this year, and I haven't given it a name, and it's kind of hard to describe, but it's got two faces, one's looking back, one's looking forward, and it kind of combines two of my favourite disciplines, so photorealism and portraiture, but it's also abstract, and it combines these strange two faces, and it's just so intriguing to look at, and it was really well received. Bit of a different direction for me, but something I see myself doing a lot more of in the future too.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I've been studying your drawings and your paintings, but I still can't work out what you're painting, colouring, drawing with. Can you tell us what you're actually using when you're drawing or painting or colouring?
Yeah, so unlike a lot of other artists that draw in charcoal or pencil, I started out drawing with that, but I'd kind of smudge them, and I never got the clarity I wanted, so I just went through years of not finishing drawings because I'd smudge them, and it wasn't until I worked out how I could draw with pen, and even though it's a tedious and slow process, I can really get the clarity and the depth in there that I want to. So I just figured out how to draw using the cross-hatching process, which is like just layering thousands of lines on top of each other.
Wow.
And even though pen's permanent, it's kind of so gradual that you don't make a lot of mistakes. You just make it a little bit darker again and again and again. And yeah, I feel like once I worked out how to draw with pen, it was things fell into place from there.
So if you make a mistake with a pen, you can't go backwards, but you just got to focus on making sure that there's no error.
Yeah,
I make mistakes when I write with a pen, you're at another level. That's really cool. I never knew that. So behind me, I see a lot of familiar faces that you've drawn, and it leads me to want to ask, who's the most exciting portrait for yourself that you've actually created?
Yeah, well, the reason I like portraiture is because there's so many interesting characters that I get to meet and tell their story and spend 80 hours drawing. And earlier this year I decided to enter the Leicester Prize, which was one of the biggest portraiture prizes in Australia. And I did a sitting with the Fresh Prince of Southwestern Sydney. They call him El Fresh the Lion. He's an up-and-coming hip-hop star. And he's just killing it at the moment. And I went and met him out in Liverpool and sat with him for the day. We did a sitting, talked about the portrait, and then I took a bunch of photos, brought it home, and spent 80 hours drawing his giant beard there. So
this one here?
Yeah. It was very well received, and I was just really happy with the result and the whole experience as well. So.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Important question, for anyone that's interested in seeing your work, where can they find you?
If they head to Instagram, Dean Spinks on Instagram, deanspinks.art on Facebook, or my website, deanspinks.com.au.
Dean, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank
there
you.
you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Spinks, an incredible talent doing amazing things. I'm John Dale. Speak to you later.